Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are on Chapter 2, Graphing Lines, Lesson 4, Independent Practice with the Slope and Y-intercept form of a linear function. Linear function just means a line. Linear, line, function, we'll get back to it. All right, so the Y-intercept form of a line is, I'm going to write it above here, y equals mx plus b. Make it nice and big, where m is the slope, so the slope is m, and the y-intercept is b. So m is over -4, my slope is -4, b is over -8, my y-intercept is -8. Again, y equals mx plus b. M is over 2/3, so the slope is 2/3. B is over 6. B is 6, the y-intercept. Now this one's a little interesting. Y equals mx plus b. Slope is m. M is over the 9. M is 9. B is over nothing. There's nothing there. And to represent that nothing, I'm going to add plus 0. So my y-intercept, b equals 0. That means that it's going through the origin, 0. So let's take a look at these. I like to use a yellow highlighter when I'm finding the y-intercept. Why? Because yellow starts with y, and y-intercept is going to be a y-axis that's yellow. I'm going to make both of them yellow. Here we go. Now to find the y-intercept, I have to find where the graph of the line crosses the y-axis. And it crosses right here at 0. I'm going to make that a b. B is 0. That's my y-intercept. M, well, now I have to count boxes. This is 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My rise is 5. Run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My run is 5. 5 over 5 is 1. Rise over run, 5 over 5, m equals 1. All right, over here, my y-intercept is at -1. So b equals -1. This is a negative slope. I already know it's going to be a negative number. 1, 2, well, let's go this way. Let's drop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, -5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, +5. -5 over +5 is -1. So my slope is -1. All right, not bad. Now I have to write an equation. And I started the same way. I'm going to start by highlighting my y-axis. Here's my y. Here's my y. And I'm looking for the point where the graph of the line intercepts the y. The graph of the line intercepts the y. Here we go. There's where it intercepts. Here's where my b is. B is 1. So I'll start with that. B equals 1. Now what's the slope? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rise 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Run 4. 6 over 4. Oh, wait a second. I went left, so it's -4. 6 over -4. M equals -3 over 2, because when I want to reduce it to lowest terms. So now, to change that into an equation, y equals mx plus b, I'm going to substitute b is 1 and m is -3 over 2. So y equals -3 over 2, x plus 1. There's my equation. Oh, let's try this one. B is 4. B equals 4. M, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 over 3. Well, 3 over 3 is 1. M equals 1. So again, y equals mx plus b, and I write it every time. And I'm going to substitute m is 1 and b is 4. So y equals 1x plus 4. Now you don't need that 1 there, it's implied, so I could just write y equals x plus 4. And then, that's my answer. Yay! Okay, doing the same thing here. Slightly different, but basically the same. Grab my highlighter, highlighting my y-axes. I'm actually going to put my glasses back on because I think that I cannot see too good right now. Oh, that's better. This is crossing at 1, and that's crossing at -2. It helps. Here we go. So this is crossing at 0. So my b equals 0. Rise over run. Oh, they didn't give me any points. I have to put my own points on here. Okay. Here we go. Here's a point. Here's a good point. Here's a good point. All right, and what am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah. So I have 4 over 2. So my b is 0. My m is 4 over 2, which is just 2. Does it work? Up 2 over 1. Yes, it does, up 2 over 1. There we go. So my y-intercept is 0, and my slope, I didn't put the b. I'll make a big B. B equals 0, m equals 2, and my equation, y equals mx. I don't have to write the 0. Y equals mx plus b, but b is 0, so I don't have to write it down. And you could not see any of that because I'm having a special kind of day. Let's shrinky dink it down a little. There we go. This one intercepts at -2, so b equals -2. And let's see, how are my points going? Oh, this one's hard, isn't it? Well, here's a good point. Up 3, 2 to the left. Up 3, 2 to the left. Up 3, 2 to the left. Yes, that's going to work. Yes, here we go. So that has a rise of 3 and a run of 2. But the 2 is to the left, so it's -2. Or down 3, 2 to the right, whatever. 3 over -2. My slope m equals 3 over -2. M equals -2/3. Oh, see, I almost messed that up really good, didn't I? M equals 3 over 2, not 2 over 3. So m is -3 over 2, y-intercept is -2. So my equation is going to be y equals -3 over 2x minus 2, because my b is -2. Write a linear equation whose slope is 6 and whose y-intercept is 2. I'll make things big again. All right, slope is m equals 6, y-intercept b equals 2, y equals mx plus b, y equals 6x plus 2. Okay. All right, slope is -1, m equals -1, y-intercept is 0, b equals 0, y equals mx plus b, y equals -1x plus 0. I don't need the 1, I don't need the 0, so y equals -x. Huh, that's not horrid. Write a linear equation whose slope is 0 and whose y-intercept is -8. M equals 0, b equals -8, y equals mx plus b, y equals 0 times x plus negative 8, y equals 0 plus negative 8, 0 plus negative 8, y equals negative 8, because there's 0 x's. All right, well, have a good day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.